Hello everyone, this is Dawn of Creative Revolutions, author of Cultivating Essence from the Matrix of Soul and other books on spirituality, healing, and wholeness. I'm here in my lovely, beautiful home, which I'm calling the Soul Streams Day Retreat Center, and welcome. I wanted to say happy solstice, first of all, to all of you. This is a day of the most light on our planet, and it is indeed a day to be celebrated. And even in the midst of things that don't go our way, things that seem inexplicable, really, things that continue to happen that feel like setbacks or challenges or like we're all alone down here. And I just want to encourage you, if you are in any way feeling that, to hang in there and know you are loved, you are whole, you are complete. Today, June 21st, 2013, it has been exactly 1 year since I released the book, Cultivating Essence. It's free, available for free download, by the way. If you have not downloaded that and would like to, you can just simply go to cultivatingessence.org and download the free book there. And I'd like to share a couple of passages today from the book. I'm going to be reading from the third movement in the book. There are 3 movements: Genesis, Flow, and Revelation. And the final movement, Revelation, is all about transformation. The subtitle of that movement is Embracing a New Vision for the Nexus of Change. Now, when I wrote that down, I really didn't have any clue what it meant. Still probably only have just an inkling. And yet, it's really become something for me to hold on to. And I'd like to share something with you about my essential journey. For those of you who maybe are feeling like, you're not fitting in, or things aren't really happening like you thought they would, they're not coming together in the way that you wished that they would. Honestly, for 15 years of my life, from about 1997 through recently, I had these grand visions, this idea of what change would look like in my life, this idea of what transformation was. And I saw it in a certain way. And I worked very hard for it, and I showed up every day as much as I was able to. And many times I felt like nothing was happening, like it was all wasted, like my time here was just passing and nothing, nobody was getting it, nothing was happening. And I look back now and I have a different perspective. I have a different perspective of my essential journey of change, of transformation. And what I see is simply beautiful, because the last year has been such an unfolding of grace for me. So I just wanted to share that with you as a word of encouragement today for you, wherever you are, however you're feeling. And I want to read from 2 passages from the third movement, Revelation, Embracing a New Vision for the Nexus of Change. And these 2 passages are called Parallels in Time and Space and Unveiled. So I'll begin with, actually it's Parallels in Space and Time, and I want to begin there. Imagine the ancient pyramid, a golden home for souls transitioning, safe passage made more comfortable by reminders of a ruler's riches and reward. Now, shift and see yourself here and now, awakening to all that is. You are a cup filled from center point of stillness that provides an abundant opening to the inner life, facilitated by whispers of our remembered home beyond. A tear in the fabric of your star-crossed universe, or a gaping wound inside the human heart, they are one and the same. Mirror images are 2 halves of a whole, yet whole within the halves. This pattern replicates. Light is never diminished within the particles transformed as they transform the world they inhabit. Into infinite darkness, light speeds its love. Love rushes in to spark a flame, revealing colors of life reflected in the glow of all that is. Embrace it. Release it. Breathe the promise revealed in the rise and fall of your body, caressed by every breath. So that was the passage Parallels in Space and Time. And now I'd like to read from the very next passage, which is entitled Unveiled. On earth, so many of you who have had a glimpse of the hereafter choose to see it as separate from and other than. And then there are those of you who are more awakened, and yet you too would cast aside the world that is your home in favor of the home you left behind. The world is a world waiting to be born, held within the very womb of heaven's grace. You must be born to it first and allow its divine splendor to be revealed in due time. You come to earth and are immersed in the slower yearning to become. Some of you grow impatient, for the veil between the truth within your hearts and its very beating is thin. You are blessed, and yet you remain blinded to the beauty of being where you are. There are days you live in the here and now, as if walking through a fog of forgetfulness. You have forgotten what you know, that on this journey you yourself are the gift and the giver. You yourself gave up everything you knew to receive it all again. And here you resist receiving the very gift you asked for. Wake up. When you catch a single ray of truth, allow it to pierce that veil of separateness you have pulled between you here and you there. It is merely something you have used to fool yourself, to shield your soul from a truth you think might kill you. In fact, it will bring you back to the full and abundant life waiting for you where you are right now. We are never really alone. We are connected in a matrix of soul, uniquely formed with intricate diversity and woven into whole worlds of universal love. It is the kaleidoscope of life, patterns being rearranged to the delight of the one gazing through the looking glass and diving in to where we have always belonged. So I hope that those words bring you comfort and joy, peace, love, and an abundant life. You know, Jesus came to teach that, that there is a different way of being. And when we are walking in the way, there is a life more abundant, something more than what we have imagined or envisioned for ourselves. And I think that's the basic message of this last movement in Cultivating Essence, that there's a new vision beyond what we've ever even imagined for what is possible in our own individual lives, beginning from the inside out and in this world that is our home. So peace to you, and enjoy this beautiful day of light and love, and I will talk to you again soon. Look out for something coming soon entitled Walking in the Way, the Transformative Path of Jesus. And again, if you would like to connect with me for a one-on-one discussion of your essential journey or in any other way, if I can be of service, please reach out.